Creating websites is getting more and more complex. You're not just creating a one-size-fits-all design. You need to think about a multitude of factors. It is important to ensure that the design is consistent and optimized to meet business objectives and create an enjoyable experience for end users. A style guide is a collection of pre-designed elements, graphics, and rules that designers or developers should follow to ensure that separate website pieces will be consistent and will create a cohesive experience at the end. It is extremely important when multiple designers are working on a big website project to ensure that they don't interpret too much or they don't alter or adjust styles based on personal preference. In development, having defined elements of the website makes it easier for developers to reuse these elements. Setting up a style guide not only helps your workflow in Illustrator, but it's also going to help you when you hand over the comps and design documents to the developer. A style guide is going to define all the little ins and outs of the design. It's going to define things like font treatment, both on light and dark versions of the screen. You'll have your colors defined here. I like to include a sample of what the color looks like, as well as the hex and RGB values. I also include my icons, and I'll include the different treatments that I want to be used on the icons. So in this case, I'm showing how I want them colored. As I scroll down, you can see that I have a typography section. In this section, I'm defining all of the main headlines, subheadlines, and supporting headlines, as well as the body copy text. I not only show the font family of the text, but also the leading, and I also display how I want the links and hovered links to look. If I have any special text-based rules, I'll include them here as well. I also decided to include backgrounds in my style guide here. I wanted to show how I wanted the background images treated. And then I have a section for buttons. In this style guide, I included some areas that I had no need for my particular project, but sometimes you'll want to have styles established for forms and images, and it sometimes can be helpful to have do's and don'ts as well. A style guide is going to be dependent on the needs of the project, so as the designer, you're going to determine what should go in the style guide. Setting this up, though, will ensure that the project is going to have consistent treatment throughout.